After seeing that ASUS has made available its new Wi-Fi 7 router series, I got very excited and got the BE3600, which I suppose is an entry-level device, although the price definitely stated otherwise. That was with the expectation that it does support the 6 GHz radio. But the box says something else, and so does the hardware, so be aware that approximately $250 will not give you the 6 GHz radio support, and you may be better off getting a Wi-Fi 7 access point instead. Anyway, after the initial betrayal, I decided to open up the case of the router, and as I usually do, I checked the spaces underneath the silicone fit. And as I anticipated, there are indeed 4 screws there. But ASUS just had to add a warranty seal, didn't they? Well, of course, if it's not plastic nicks and scuffs, there's always the option to blame a small piece of glued piece of plastic. And it basically breaks a touch, so you're not allowed to put your little paws there. Otherwise, you risk losing the warranty. In the US, this seal should not even be there, since it appears to not be enforceable, but in the EU, ASUS doesn't seem to actually care. After getting the 4 screws out, I checked if there is a 5th one underneath the large label, and there wasn't, so I took a prying tool and tried to detach the upper side of the router. It was oddly rigid, and that's usually a sign that I may have missed a screw. Let's check under the label again, this time in its entirety. But no, there is no other screw, so I just had to push harder. This does mean some additional plastic marks, so bye-bye warranty, but at least I finally managed to remove the top side. We can see the small PCB in the middle, but what's with those handles? It seems to be just wasted space for some weird design decision. This router could have been even more compact. Well, let's move forward and detach the 4 antennas. Don't worry, there is no glue and none are soldered, so it's fairly easy to take them out. Then the PCB can be detached as well, and we can see that on both sides there are some heat spreaders. These need to be removed, so I took out the screws from the bottom side, releasing the 2 large heat spreaders. There is an aluminum cover on the bottom side, but there's nothing of interest for us here. There's also a soldered chip, which I assumed was for storage, but I found the chipset on the other side, so no idea what's underneath it. I also took out the last remaining screws, and the front side revealed all its aluminum covers. Let's now remove them. But do be careful, because ASUS put them too tightly and one did get deformed. Again, bye-bye warranty. Okay, now let's get a good look at the main chipsets. That's about all for this teardown video. I was far from impressed by this router, but I will test it regardless, so make sure to subscribe if you're interested to see the results I got. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.